Good morning, my dear students. Today, from the third chapter of geography, from 7th standard, we have to learn about the work of a river. And in this one concept today, you are getting the details about that, how the river gets to work. See, normally we have that is the running water which is receives erode landscape. Eroded means in Kannada if you say that savakali agodu. So when the eroded water, it means the water it flows with a heavy velocity, speed. So it creates number of landscapes, and these are forms number of kind of changes on surface of the earth. So let us we today have to learn what are the kinds of landforms are formed by, are creates by, either forms by river flow. See, basically when the river it is flows with, there are three stages, first, second and third. How we have that birth, and in between we are leaving and end with the death. Like that, rivers also have its, there are three kinds of the stages. Where it is rises, that is called source, where it is moves along with the way, that is called transportation, where it is end with the sea coast, that is called the mouth or end of the river flow. Let us see the running water rivers, especially a dominant one part of the water resource we have on the earth, and these are forms, number of water forms. First one is river when it is tumbles from the high altitude towards lower, and these are steeply in angle. For example, just imagine about Jog Falls in India, in Karnataka. So these are over very hard. So when these are hardly fall on that water with a bulk of heavy water, when it falls on the hard rocks are down, and these steep valleys side its forms are waterfalls. So where normally it's for understanding water gets falling down, so that's why it's called waterfalls. And the water when it gets fall down and remaining, then it starts with its movement towards next. So when it is flows towards the slope area with a large movement, that means when it is covers a large area which splits, these are called plains. For example, northern plain we have in India, and when these means the river plains are covered with large bends, because water, especially rivers, not flows in a straight way. These are get some turns, just like snake how it is moves, like that rivers these are moves, and these moment formation, again we are getting one more formation of the water formations are water created, water kinds of water contained a new form, it is called meanders, and these meanders side by side again having levees, that means wetland, and these levees and meanders, then these are starts with next one moment, it is called the loop, come closer. When the meanders these are gets with a new kind of changes in landforms, either along with the landforms and water forms, these are closer to that moving water, and when it is very heavily moves, these are gets a distribution of the water in side by side. If it is a have the moment of the way, it is again attached with the shallow land, so there the water it gets stuck, and these day by day when the river water means it gets dried up, and these are gets cut off, and this cut off land which is forms a semi means quarter form of moon pattern, that is called oxbow lakes, and these are forms cut off lakes also we can say. And at the same time what we have to see that when the river again it starts its flow towards continue towards the banks. See, at present in rainy season in India, especially in rainy season in Karnataka, we are facing every year, there are some places are facing flood. So when the river water crossing the banks its limits and its water covers in habitating land, that's called flood. Even in agricultural land, in even forest and human habitated land, and again animal land, so it covers that. So the covered water we used to say as a flood. I think you already observed in news. Okay, then after flooded river, when it is starts moving towards next slope area, then when it is heavily moves with a lower section, when it enters for to flow next towards any lowland, either shallow land, that is called levees, and these levees when splitting with number of streams, and these streams are rapids, we used to say as next one mouth. So mouth means where the river water which is flows with number of splits near to the end of sea, and then these mouths creates, because the river water when it gets number of splits, again we have to say as it distributors, it's carrying number of things like clay particles, sand and silt, and again stone, organic materials, everything. So total altogether these are submerged with the remaining water, and maximum contains what it is brought down by along with the transportation. So there only it stocks and it creates a kind of a land, it is called delta. So that is the end of river flow, and it is the beginning of submerged water, and where the rivers and sea both are mergers, that is called delta. So for example, in India we have Ganga and Brahmaputra river, both they were made a single delta in the world. It covers nearly 1,72,000 square kilometer of the land. This is the largest delta in the world. So anyhow, today you got that the meaning about what is means a content about walk of the rivers, how these are runs, how these are forms, the meanders, and the formation of oxbow lakes and flood plains, how these are creates, and then what is the reason of levees, and what is the next name of the streams, and how these are merged with the mouth with next one formation, and they end with the flow of the water, especially from the rivers, and formation of delta. So these things we got today, and this is the more enough detail I think for the work of rivers. And this is more important again, how the rivers and water flow it's a kind of process, because it is a general process we are observing naturally in it. So number of rivers we have in southern river and northern rivers, all these rivers have the same kind of some similarities are not there, but almost rivers have this kind of the process. So this is all about for today, work of rivers. So see you soon, have a nice day.